Welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. I'm focusing on positive messages for you again today. There's so much negative in the world, and I just want to focus on what's positive around you. I understand some of you may be going through difficult or challenging situations, and I'm not discounting the impact of that, but I do want to try and focus on what's positive for you so we're not adding to any negative energy that's already going on in the world. So let's hope that the cards play along with me, and let's hope that I have a glitch-free day of recording today so I can get through lots of videos for you for the week ahead. So here we're going to focus on your energy so you can see which card resonates with you most today. Group 1, 2 or 3. So group 1 we have the amethyst moon. Group 2 we have the feather. And group 3 we have the hamsa hand. So take a moment, see which card resonates with you most today, and I'll be back with your reading. About group 1. So the cards want to challenge me today. I asked for positive cards. They give me the Tower, Chaos, and they give me the Warning card. So they're giving me difficult cards to read and be positive. So I'm going to do my best here, group 1. But I do understand that you may be the group that have something that you're going through at the moment. Healing is the card that you selected. So it's really about focusing on getting well, getting better, and healing. Now you may be caring for somebody around you, or you may be having to heal yourself or discovering something where you're healing, or this may be around you in your family, and it's something really, I mean, it's a group reading, so it's going to be different for everybody, but I'm picking up little bits where some people are discovering things within their family, that diagnoses of kinds within their family. So they're dealing with and you can see in the picture, I'm drawn to her hands are here and she's looking down. So that's a kind of a sadness. Now, when I first pulled that card over and turned around, I heard the song, the cover Sound of Silence by Disturbed. And I hadn't actually sat and listened to that song, so I put it on while I was shuffling your cards, and it's such a haunting rendition of that cover of that song. And the parts that I was hearing was people talking without speaking, people hearing without listening. I think it is the lyrics that I was hearing as I was turning that card over. And then I saw people writing songs. So for some of you, you may be songwriters, you may be wanting to jot these things down in poetry or kind of get your feelings out onto paper in some way. So maybe it's a way of communicating with someone without words. So that could be if you're caring for somebody or somebody going through something that's around you, it could be a way of just being there for them, as a way of caring for them without speaking. So what I'm getting here is that it could be difficult to find the right words. And I know myself, I struggle with things like that. So it could be a little bit of anxiety, or it's not even anxiety that I'm feeling. It's not the word. It's the wrong word. The feeling of not knowing what to say, not knowing how to deal with this situation. But they're telling me people speaking without talking. So that's indicating to me that just by being present, being there and caring is showing how you feel. It's showing how you feel without words is what they're showing me there with that song. Now, chaos and drama, again, I'm not going to dwell too much on this card. It's just indicating, and it's the number 1 card in the layout here. So that's showing me that you already understand that there is some chaos and drama going on around you, and I'm feeling it is related to healing or health because you've turned the healing card. Now, for some of you it may not. It may just be other forms of healing, drama and chaos. Now, this is the Tower card, and sometimes the Tower card can indicate that situations end or suddenly come crashing down, like having the rug pulled out from under us where we don't even, it's like without warning. So, and here you've got the warning card. So now, and I'm hearing this song again as I'm saying this. I don't know if the word warning is in that song and that's why it's triggered me. I'm not too sure there because I don't quite know the full song. And I only listened to the first up to the chorus. So here, as I'm speaking about the chaos, I'm feeling like some situations or scenarios for some people have come upon suddenly. It's like you pulled the rug from under you. It's like you've been blindsided or not known wasn't expecting what's happened around you, and it's happened quite suddenly, quite quickly, and without warning. Now here we have on the table warning. I feel like this is where the connection here with me talking about warning is, and I'm not going to go into that warning card any further because that is another negative card, but I feel it's connected to the chaos card here. Now in the middle, extreme mood swings, I feel is related to that energy. So that's how you're not knowing how to cope with this, not knowing how to feel about the situation, not knowing how to deal with this situation. So this could be your mood swings, or this could be the mood swings of the people around you. Could be connected to mood swings too. It could be, for some of you, it could be mental illness of some sort of people around you, and that's quite a difficult situation too. If you've ever been a family member that's had that, where you've had to care for somebody that has mental illness, then that's quite a challenge. That's a very big challenge that just comes from out of nowhere, and you don't know how to handle the situation. So that's kind of the energy that I'm picking up here, whether it's extreme mood swings being like bipolar or some other kind of mental illness, or whether it's healing or some kind of health issues that's coming up around you. Now I would say, by being on the top line here, this is nothing that's going to happen to you this week. This is something that's already occurred. So don't freak out if you're seeing this reading and think, oh, what's going to happen? I'm feeling this is kind of chaos that you're already dealing with this week. So, and now for some of you, it could be mild. This could be starting with number one card being the Tower card, the Chaos card. It's very difficult. It's difficult when it comes out as a tarot reader. It's like, okay, and people that know tarot, when you see the Tower card come out in your spread, it's like, okay, what's going to happen? And it's just like that. It's like, all things are going well, and then all of a sudden there's a big drama thrown in your works or in your path, and unexpected, completely unexpected. So that's the energy I'm feeling, that it is unexpected. It is quite a heavy drama that's going on with you or somebody around you, and it's we've got the wheels in motion, which is the Chariot in the tarot, and it's talking about making a move on this situation. Now, moving through this situation, things are happening with this situation. Could be related to vehicle as well. For some of you, it could be something related to vehicles or cars. So there could be drama with your car. There could be issues with your car not working properly, or that's what I mean. It doesn't have to be a completely high end, extreme end of the scale, even though the card on the table says extreme. For some of you, it will be just very mild. It will be just something that comes up that you didn't need this week, or it's another bill that you just didn't need. So it could be like, a car drama or something you had to fix on your car, and it's like, well, I just didn't need that this week. So that's the energy that I'm getting around this. Comes in suddenly, comes in quickly, but the degree of the extremity, or how extreme this situation is, very varied for everybody, because it's a group reading. So I'm picking up, as I'm saying, I'm picking up extreme situations, but I'm also picking up very mild situations as well. And if you've picked group 1, it's because you've picked the energy of some kind of hiccups or dramas around you. So even though I said I was going to speak about positive today, so let's have a look at the bottom line and see if we can pull something positive from the bottom line. Okay, healing card, I've got to say now, as I'm coming into more stronger energy here, I'm feeling like more positive energy. I'm feeling you could be going into the healing industry. Some of you could be training, or you could be actually in the field, a carer of some sort. You could care for elderly people. You could care for elderly parents. You could be caring for, autistics, and my son's autistic, so it's that kind of energy where you're caring for other people. Now, this could be coming up down here to go bigger underneath the Chaos Tower card. Could indicate a situation around whoever you're caring for. Could expand or blow up this week. Something around to that could really be highlighted for you or come to your attention. So highlighted so you can deal with it. Now, that's the thing with the Chaos card that I was about to say before, is that the Chaos card, while we look at it in a negative perspective, sometimes the Tower card comes because we've been ignoring subtle signs that are coming in around us to move in a different direction. So subtle signs coming in from the universe to say, okay, maybe it's time you look in this direction, or maybe it's time prompting you need to go to the doctors, for instance. This is not for everybody, but this is the kind of the example that they're showing me, is that it's like the subtle hints to go and do something and you ignore it. Well, then that's when the Tower card comes in and says, okay, well, you've ignored me. You've ignored the subtle hints that I've been giving you. I have to expand these hints. I have to expand and go bigger so you can actually see and do something about this. So when the chaos or the Tower card comes into your spread, it's just coming in because you maybe haven't seen the signs, you haven't been listening, or you have been listening and you're just ignoring and not wanting to deal with it right now. And so it's saying, okay, we're going to highlight this issue even more so you do something about it. Now, this can be related, as I said, to someone you're caring for or someone in the caring industry, but it could be also a situation, any kind of situation around you. Maybe you've had, your car just doing things and it's like slowly starting to not work well, and then you've been ignoring it and now it stops working. So, and that's kind of the example. Like, there's been small little things coming in, subtle little hints to say something's not quite right here. So now it's expanded upon here, so that way you can actually do something about it. Now, with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position, he's saying don't be lazy. So he's saying, now the Knight of Pentacles is quite a slow energy. It's slow. He's not quick to move. He moves quite slowly, and that's kind of the energy again that I'm getting here, is that this could be like slow. You've been slow to react. You've been slow to make a move. You've been slow to do something about your current situation. So now it's saying, don't be lazy. You need to not do anything like you have been doing. You need to actually do something about this situation. So you need to make a move here. And especially since it's sitting below, they're sitting together. So we've got the Chariot card upright, sitting with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position, sitting together as saying, okay, we need you to start getting wheels in motion here. We need you to stop lagging or stop stalling and start moving and start making a move to do what you need to do. Now we have the Six of Cups in the reverse position, and this is about letting go of past traumas, past hurts, past people, past struggles, or when you hold a grudge against people, you need to start letting things go. Now, I'm feeling also, because with the mood swings sitting above here, this is something, it could be somebody close to you, around you, such as siblings, going through some kind of extreme emotional crisis here around you. So that could be for some of you. Now, this card here of the Six of Cups in the reverse position, in the upright position, it talks about nostalgia and, fond memories of the past, where in the reverse position, it's talking about things that you need to let go of, such as past traumas, past programming, even past hurts or past grudges that you're hanging on to here. Now we have the warning card. I'm not going to read too deeply into that. I think that's more related to this energy here, where it's saying, okay, we're giving you your final warning. Listen to us. This is the universe saying, okay, you haven't been following the little subtle hints that I've been giving to you. Maybe you've had an intuition that you need to do something, or you've had this intuition or this gut feeling where you need to change your job or get your car checked or get a checkup at the doctors. And I say that because we have the healing card on the table, and it's saying, okay, this is your final warning. You need to do something. If you've been getting these gut instincts or this intuition, whatever it is, because this is a group reading, it'll be different for everybody. Whatever your intuition or your gut is telling you, you need to actually work on it. You need to move, because we've got the Chariot upright, and we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So these are saying you must move, you must put in effort here, and you must do this. You must get onto it. We can't give you subtle hints anymore. We're giving you a final warning. It's going to expand if you don't do something about this situation now. Okay, now spread your wings and fly. We have the wild card in this deck. I have wild cards for each of the suits. So this is the air suit, the suit of swords, and this is spreading your wings. So this can talk about mental again, especially like when I've already spoken about mental illness here. We're talking about mental struggles here, because the suit of swords is all about speech, communication, and mental. So it's the realm of the mental. So here it could be talking about mental issues. It could be also talking about communication too. And because the song that I got when I first laid your cards was people speaking without talking, or people talking without speaking, whatever it was, people hearing without listening, was the song that they were singing to me when I was pulling that card over. So here it's coming back now to thoughts, communication, and speech. So here it's about getting your words out. So whether you're, as I said when I started the opening of this reading, was about just being there with somebody is a way of showing how you feel, or without having to communicate it. But I'm feeling like that we've got this card on the table. The wild card in the suit of swords is saying that and it's sitting below a deception card, so maybe you need to have more strategy and thought and planning. I'm going off on a tangent here from where I was. Maybe some strategy and thought around what people are telling you. So what you're hearing, you need to think about it, analyze it, and look into it a little bit more, because it may not be full facts, and there may be more into it. It may be incorrect information. So here it's a warning to you around communication, to analyze and to like bring it in and analyze what you're hearing. You don't want to be deceived here with this information. Now, I'm also getting communication. So this is where the sharp tongue of the lizard, it's the snake. So it's like the pointed tongue, and it's like this. That can mean like harsh words too, and this is a communication card, so it can be that there could be harsh words around someone, and I'm guessing that you would kind of already be in this energy already. So if this is related to you, it's not related to everybody, it's only related to somebody or a small group of people showing issues around communication, particularly because I got the song playing around communication. So there could be some issues about communication going on with you as well. Love to hear it if that's you, so you can, especially if this song means something, because it's not often that Spirit gives me songs. Every now and then they give me songs. Sometimes in dreams I get songs, but it was so clear when I turned that card over. The song came through just so strongly, and it was about the people speaking without talking, or whatever the lyrics were. That's the part of the song that was really coming through strongly. So when I played it, it was just so haunting, the energy of that song. So if that means anything to you, or if the words in that song mean anything to you, let me know, just because that just helps me with when it comes to the songs that they give me and why they give me songs. So here I've pulled a couple of extra cards for you, and this here is called out of my Neptune Moon deck, it's called Going Home, Going Back to Your Roots. Now this relates to this card here. This is a nostalgic card. The Six of Cups is always about the past, people from your past. It can be siblings or parents or people you've grown up with even. It could too, some of these things could be like people that you've grown up with, things happening around you to people that you've grown up with, and that really hits home for you. So, and it's like you don't know what to say in this situation because we've got those communication issues. People could be a little bit on edge when it comes to communicating, just given the situation that they are in. So here it's saying we're going back to roots. So here again, this one here is about going back to roots. Both cards mean the same thing, so they've said it twice from two different decks. Now this one here is the Guardian of Nature. It's caring energy. So Guardian of Nature, caring energy. So again, they're reinforcing their caring energy that's coming through with the healing card, and it's about caring. So caring perhaps for people around you, people you've grown up with. I feel, and they're reinforcing these two cards here by giving them to me twice. That is returning to your roots, something from your past, healing past traumas, or things connected to siblings or people around you from the past. This one here is a Guardian Nature, talking about the caring industry, talking about your caring nature, talking about you needing to be caring in this situation. So I hope that you got something out of this group one. Now I'm going to pull another card. for you. I'm going to pull it out of my sugar-coated deck just because that's the one that gives the sugar-sweet messages, because I feel like I want a positive message for you. So something you can look forward to, group 1. Okay, now a bunch of cards just fell out for you, so let me just have a look here. How about this one, Be Heard? So Be Heard is the song that I just heard. So people hearing without listening. Could be communication issues around speaking and listening. Health first. So they're talking about her health here. Again, they're reinforcing the message over and over again. They're saying that at this time you're going to need to be organized, and you need to really going to have to be focused and switch on to get through this situation, or to help in whichever way that you can help here. Now I'm going to show you a couple more cards that fell out in that big heap. New direction. We're going to finish on a positive. We've got a new direction coming up for you. So they're saying if you can dream it, you can do it. So dream big, go big with your dreams. We've got new direction coming for you in the future. And that's about, so you really have to put your energy into focusing on healing for one thing, but secondly, it's all about thinking about what direction you're going to in the future. What are your dreams for the future? They're focusing on that. And finally, celebrating success. So that's coming up in a positive note for you, group 1, in the future, but I feel there is a few little things that you're dealing with over this up and coming week. So thank you so much for joining me, group 1. I will see you again next week. Welcome back, group 2. You have very interesting cards. You have very interesting energy. I can't wait to get into your reading. So you've chosen the card of stay. So hang around a little bit, it says, just a stay. So it could be like a come and go kind of situation. And the cards here are saying stay. Now it's saying take a leap, don't hold back. So you've got that energy there of saying success, of course. You've got the leap and the success card on the table. Now you've also got a connecting card. A connection card is about connecting to other people. I'm feeling a bit of romantic action for you, group 2. Love in the cards for you, I'm feeling, because it could be, we've got 2 knights on the table. So 2 knights. We've got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So maybe that means something to you, without going into that too much around the 2 knights. But here I'm feeling, but reading them as a meaning card now without reading them as people, we've got the connection card. So it's connecting to somebody, really getting a good connection to somebody coming in. Knight of Cups means that romantic action, love is in the air. Then it's your knight in shining armor. It's that kind of energy of somebody, that's the perfect person for you. So, and here we have practicing restraint. Now this could be that they're holding back or you're holding back. Now I say that here too because we've got over here saying don't hold back. So the leap is saying don't hold back, and the Knight of Wands is practicing restraint. He's holding back. So that either saying that you're holding back, and the cards are saying you need to not hold back in this situation. You need to go for it. Success and connection here is on the cards for you. So let me just read if there's any other way to read for any other person for these cards, of course, because we've got the stay card. The stay card is when you're almost thinking about staying in the situation that you're in. And then we've got this don't hold back. You need to leap forward. So you need to move up or leap forward here. And it's sitting above the romantic action, which is the Knight of Cups. So that can indicate it can be related to a relationship. So here we're seeing you need to take a leap within your relationship and move forward within relationships. Here, over here, when we read the connection card, it can be about grounding yourself, of course. It can mean going into nature, grounding. It can mean going into seawater, ocean water, connecting through nature in some way, connecting through animals as well, because we have the horse on the table as well. So it's connecting through animals, connecting to nature. Here with these 2 cards side by side, again we've got horses. Look at all these horses on the table. Oh, there is 4 horses on the table. That's a lot of horses. That's really interesting. Okay, horses are quite quick. They're fast-paced energy. They're guardians of the earth, so it's earth energy, because they're an earth animal. So it's all about earth energy with the animals. So this can be such as gut instincts, trusting your gut instinct, because that's a very animal animalistic gift that we have. The animals have spiritual or psychic gifts. They know when certain weather's coming, they know when certain things are happening, they know what people are good. So they know, animals can kind of sense good and bad people. So that's kind of what I'm tapping into with all these horses, is that if you're not sure about a situation, animal energy can tell you if a person is good or bad. So for you, you need to tap into your instincts or what you think about this current situation. Now, this is not for everybody. This is just what I'm picking up here. For some of you, it may just mean that you love horses and you just want that freedom to ride and just roam free and get away from all of it. So that's an energy of just exploring adventure, that kind of energy with the galloping wild horses there, with all these horses on the table. But coming back into the meaning of that's on the actual cards, we have success and charging forward. Success and charging forward is sitting below the, let me have a look at the light shining on this card, the Six of Wands in the reverse position. Now, in the upright position, the Six of Wands is, this, again, a celebrating card. It's about being recognized. It's about, you know, being successful, being noticed, being recognized for your skills or your craft, or getting to a point where, you know, you're finally achieving recognition, you're finally making some achievements. Now we have that in the first, in the card above. So that's kind of showing me Six of Cups in the upright position energy. Down below, it's showing me Six of Cups in the reverse energy. So sitting together like this, it's saying, okay, maybe you've got some lack of confidence in being able to pull this off, or maybe you're feeling like you need someone else to help you here because support's needed. So maybe it's that if you get the help that you need, or if you get the support that you need, then you are going to charge forward in your situation, or achieve what you want to achieve, or conquer a situation. So it can be here. Now I'm picking up something else here. So it can be like a conquering is what I don't want to lose this. It could be like a conquering a current situation. So that would be an obstacle or a challenge that you're going through, and conquering that situation. Now, when I looked at this card here, he's not in battle, he's resting at the moment. So he's a knight that is not currently in battle. He's stepped back, he's sitting for a moment, he's resting. Now he's either thinking about the battle, what he's lost, he's thinking about what he's thinking about down here. He is thinking about restraining or holding back. So he's thinking about pulling out of the fight. He's thinking about holding back. And when I say fight, I mean challenge. I mean situation that you're in, whatever it is that you're thinking about coming up. He's thinking about holding back and not moving forward, and sitting back and holding back. Now, isn't that interesting with your cards? I hope this makes sense to you, because the cards are all kind of reading together. Holding back and sitting and staying. He's sitting and staying, just like this card here is sitting and staying, not really moving forward into this fight, pulling back and pulling quite restraint energy, not charging forward. You've got like this energy where they're quite one to the other. So on one hand, now I'm trying to pull together why this is happening in the cards. You've got all these charging horses, charging forward, wanting to move, wanting to be in motion, don't hold back, leap forward kind of energy. Then you've got this energy where you're sitting, you're staying, you're grounded, you're thinking, you're practicing restraint and holding back. Over here, it's procrastination is the other card. So it's a card of procrastination is sitting there with wasting time. So that's an interesting one too, that fits on that side of it. So over here we have got the Strength card in the reverse position, and that is saying let go, surrender. So I think that's so interesting that with this energy of these cards. So I'm just going to tap in a little bit more, a little bit stronger to this energy here. Okay, so let go, trust the universe, let go, have faith, take a leap. Sitting diagonally, these two sitting diagonally from each other are saying, don't hold back, take a leap, let go, trust the universe, trust the situation. So here, and I'm hearing this is not for everybody, because some people need to trust their instincts, not the universe. So they're not trusting the people that's around them, they're trusting their instincts here. So that's where I'm hearing that for some people. So that's very important, because it's a group reading, it's different for everybody. I want to be clear about, I'll give you the overall energy of what is going on in the cards here, and why it means some things for some and some things for other. others. So I'm seeing very strong energy about wanting to charge forward, wanting to jump straight into this and take this giant leap and not hold back. But then I've got this energy here about practicing restraint, pausing out of the fight, sitting and thinking, do I really want to do this? Thinking, I might need some help, or I might need more confidence, not having quite the confidence, not thinking you can pull this off, not thinking that you can achieve in this situation. So it's like this doubting kind of situation, doubting the whole situation. So it's like really needing to tap into your instincts here, your intuition here. But the strength card in the reverse is saying just let go, just surrender to the situation, trust the universe. The universe is saying don't hold back, you need to take a leap. But over here it's saying you're sitting in the position of just sitting, you're procrastinating, like this card here. So sitting in procrastination energy over here, and over here, this is what this is. Sitting and staying is procrastination energy. Now let's have a look at the other cards that I've pulled for you. We've got the reality weaver here, and this is about the practicing what you preach is what I actually heard for you when I got that card there. But the reality card is all about staying in reality. Okay, so it's about not going off and looking at fairy tales and thinking or expecting fairy tales. Somebody that you think is the fairy tale person may be holding back their full energy around. Maybe they're holding back their energy. Okay, maybe they're not completely sure if they're in it. They're holding back from the fight or the situation. They're holding back in some way, and they're maybe practicing restraint and not putting in their full energy here as well. So here the reality weaver is saying that you need to practice reality. You need to see the situation for what it really is. Don't live in fantasy world, don't live in fairy tale world. There could be a level here that somebody's holding their energy back a little bit, or holding their love back a little bit here as well. Not for everybody, just for some people. Now here it's got the card of yes. We've got the yes for whatever question that you're coming into this reading with. We have a yes for you. That's going to be different for everybody, so I won't go through that card there. Now I'm going to pull a couple of positive cards for you just to finish off the reading with some positive cards from my sugar-coated deck. Okay, intuition is your first card. Intuition says trust your intuition here, and I've said that to you a couple of times throughout the reading. It's really important to trust when you're measuring up on a certain person and what you think about the person, whether you can you trust that person. You really need to tap into your intuition here. We've got the card of getting noticed. This aligns to these two cards here, there, and it's about that the Six of Wands card, being noticed for your skills, being recognized for an achievement, or being recognized for what you're good at. So here's about getting noticed, and even though you may have some kind of doubts whether you can do it, other people think you can. Here we've got you can do this. So it's saying you can do this. Even if you think you can't do this, you can do this. So this is very positive cards to finish with group 2. Thank you for joining me. I will see you again next week. Welcome back, group 3. If you've selected the hamsa hand, then this is your reading. You've selected the card of being overworked. So this indicates that you've got a lot going on in your life right now. You may be a very busy person. You may be somebody that takes on a great deal of responsibility. You just have a lot going on around you. The energy is quite fierce. It's quite fast, especially since the diagonal last card here is the Eight of Wands in the upright position. That's a very swift energy, like it's a quick, fast energy. It can also mean an outcome coming quickly, or whatever it is you're waiting on comes quickly, or whatever you're trying to achieve comes quickly. Now, getting into your reading here, group 3, we're starting with the card 22. Why did I notice the 22? 2. So here I'm seeing numbers. We're seeing focusing on numbers coming in for you. So seeing 111, seeing 11, seeing 22 for you, I feel. Now, I can't quite remember what 22 means, but the number 22 I'm feeling could be related to like a creator, because it's you create your destiny. So sometimes I create the cards where they do reflect the numerology energy there as well. So it could have that energy of creating your dream reality, creating your destiny. What the energy you put into something is what you create. Now I do feel Yes, it's come up in the Neptune moon cards as well. So that is what is happening here with this energy of 2-2. It's about you being in a position of being energy of creating something good for yourself, creating a life for yourself. You're so got so much on around you, but it's and it's quite intense energy, but it feels to be you're creating something, you're making something for yourself. And the energy is here about what you put into something is what you get back out. So you're definitely not scared of putting in the energy, but I'm feeling you've just got to be making sure you've got that clear head of being able to be in that really good positive manifesting energy where you're not losing focus because you've got yourself going out in all different directions. So where your energy is very scattered and going out here, there and everywhere, it makes it difficult to be able to streamline the energy. So here I'm feeling we've got the swiftness card, we've got the 8 of Wands card where something happens fast, and that happens fast because that energy and attention is in that. So it's energy goes where attention flows, or something, one of that saying that they have. So, and I've just got to pull the message through quickly and move on. Now, creating your destiny, you create your destiny here. So you're really working hard to create something. You're a great manifester. You've got this great energy. However, your cup is a little empty at the moment. We've got the Ace of Wands in the reverse position, saying you are overworked, overwhelmed, overworked, drained energy, empty cup. Maybe there's a lot of just day-to-day dramas, day-to-day battles, obstacles, hurdles coming in here with this card here, which is the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands can be petty battles, hurdles, or dramas, things that you have to really work hard to achieve or overcome. It can be, but you do grow. You grow from these situations. So you have to look at it from a point of view of these make you stronger. So that situation of these battles or these difficulties that you face, challenges you face, actually make you grow quicker and grow stronger. So but I feel for some of you, you may be over the drama. There could be like some fighting going on around you and you're over that. You're probably overwhelmed or over that. For some of you, not everybody. Now here we're coming back up to the top of the card. Relax, it's time to take a holiday or stop stressing. We've got the stress on the table, we've got the anxiety on the table. So here it's saying you need to relax a little bit more. It's really important to try and find some time to relax. Now, getting back to where I said manifesting energy, it's very hard to manifest when you're tired. It's very hard to focus on what you really want to achieve when you're tired. So when your mind is here, there, and everywhere, or you're so busy doing all these different things, or you have all these responsibilities, you have all this drama or this situation around you, it can be quite challenging and hard. Now they're drawing me back to my heart here, so it can be challenging on your heart health as well. So stress and anxiety causes some kind of hormone released, not adrenaline. It's a negative hormone. Now, sorry, when I read, I'm not logical. I'm can't tap into that brain, or I'll lose the connection that I have. So here they're telling me whatever that stress hormone is that gets released in your body, it's not good for your heart, because they're pulling me back to heart energy over here. So they're saying take a break, take a holiday. You need to get away and relax here. Both of these people are in water. They're healing in water. If you have that opportunity to heal through water, it's saying take that opportunity because you need to water. Now, whether that means long hot showers or baths, or being lucky enough to be able to get to the beach, or actually take a break and go on a holiday, I feel water is what's really going to restore your energy here. You really need that energy because it calms and relaxes, and we've got all this mental struggle going on in this table here with these cards. So there's a bit of energy here for you, group 3. There's a lot going on. Now the star card in the reverse position down here is saying you need to trust the universe here, go with the flow a little bit more. So let go of doubts is what it says on the card, but it's all about trusting in that, being more flowing in the energy here. So it's flowing and okay, so they're showing me the personality types. So there's a personality type that is always on, and they're organized, and they're delegating, and they're doing this and that, and the next thing, the next plan, the next project, quick energy, it's moving fast. And then they're showing me the kind of hippie flowy person. So they're showing me that flowy energy of just being able to go with the flow and not make plans and turn up late and all those kind of things. So they're showing me you're more in the other energy where you don't like to turn up late. Sometimes it's unavoidable because you have so much on. They're showing more kind of chaos energy, but it's not chaos in a bad way. It's not like tower moment, drama, big dilemmas kind of energy. It's more like fast-paced energy. It's a more like you're so busy that you just don't have time for yourself. You don't have time to smell the roses is the saying, but I mean, lay on the grass and look at the clouds. You don't have time to just walk bare feet on the grass. So that's kind of that energy. You're a little bit unattached from the earth. It's like you're not grounded. It's like you're because you're so busy, you just haven't had time to do that. Life's coming at you fast here with this cup, with the 8 of Wands. Things come at you quick and fast. So it's like you just deal with it because you're that personality. You're like, okay, people give you things because you're responsible. People give you things because you're organized. Even though sometimes it just takes one too many projects that will throw everything out, they're showing me there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of energy around you, a lot of quick energy going on around you, but it can cause mental struggles. It can cause stress. It can cause where you're not sleeping because your brain doesn't shut down, and then if you're tired, you don't focus properly. They're definitely showing me that there's a lack of focus because of either tiredness or too much going on. So they're showing that it's very hard to manifest if you're not focus, and that's where this card comes into it. So this is a cosmic reflection card, and this is all about this is out of my Neptune moon deck, and it's about the universe corresponds to what you put out. So what you put out comes back to you. So this goes in line with this one here. So when you see the star card come out in your spread, in the upright position is from the major arcana in the tarot. It's the star of hope. It's the star of positive outcome. It's the card of the universe is providing for you. Trust in the flow of the universe. Trust that everything's going to be okay. Now here, sitting in cosmic reflection, is saying that the universe responds to what you put out. So if you're putting out busy, 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 then the universe gives you back busy, busy, busy. So it's saying, or if you're throwing out drama, stress, anxiety, then that's what the universe gives back to you. So you need to kind of realign and just adjust how and I know it's hard when you're busy. You just need to find that time to take a break, to be able to reset, and whether that's grounding, because they showed me that there's some grounding needing up through the feet or through water. So that whether that you need to ground in, because you need to reset your energy, because if you reset your energy, then you can focus more calmer, you can breathe, you can be more focused with your energy, because you can kind of take a moment to think, okay, well, I'm going to put out calm energy. I'm going to put out focused energy. Even if you're still driven, it's okay to be driven and motivated. There's nothing wrong with that. You're creating your destiny. But here you need to do it in a way that's you've got time to focus on the energy and what's important here. They're really slowing me right down with this energy now. Where they were quite fast with the energy before, they're really pulling me back here to say, slow this energy right down. Now, it could also be because your cup's empty. You could be slowing down physically, and that could be because you're tired, and that's coming in from being overworked, overwhelmed. You're just over it emotionally, so your cup needs to be restored. It needs to be refilled, and that's done by taking a moment to ground in nature, get on a holiday, stop, pause. Water's great for that. Definitely seeing water is really important for you to be able to rebalance that energy, turn that cup back up the right way and fill that cup up with energy. I'm feeling you need to give back to yourself here, because you've run yourself down so low. You need some self-care here to be able to recharge that energy up for you. Now, the other thing here is they're coming. Now, this can be about something that you're hoping for will finally arrive, something that you've been planning is coming to fruition. Maybe you're going to get an unexpected visitor. It could be like an unexpected person coming into your life. Says they're coming. So whatever it is that you're putting out there, they're coming. Or it could be an actual person, physical person coming in to visit. Okay, let's pull some cards from the Sugar Coated Oracle for you, just to finish with some positives. Okay, and just checking to see if there's anything that I missed on your cards here. Okay, we've got some... Oh, there we go. Big jump of cards there. Let's see. So we'll take that one. Mental struggle, of course. It's going to show me the mental struggle that you're going through. Anxiety was the other card that leaked out. So that's showing me what's already... You won't believe this one. Overwhelmed jumped out in that big pile of jumping cards. So that's already what's on the table. Now, here is the other cards. Okay, let's see. We've got procrastination, meditate. Meditation is very important. Meditation is important because it's going to also help you set and rebalance. Love is in the air. And I think that's self-love, self-care that I mentioned. We've got the popular girl card saying that you're in high demand. So that just further backs up what I said about you being busy because you're in demand. People give you responsibilities. People load you up with things. It's like because people see you as being very capable and very organized. So you just keep being loaded up with things, and people just say, well, you can do this. So that's why you get handed all the duties and the jobs here. So the energy for you is all about self-love, self-care, meditating, taking a moment just to reset, and being able to slow your energy right down here. So hopefully that means something to you, Group 3. I will see you again next week.